Good afternoon. Today we have Robert Dickey, who's running for Georgia House District 134, joining us. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad to have you here. I have a few questions for you. Starting off, what do you think is the biggest issue or challenge that needs to be addressed, and how do you plan on solving that if you're elected?
Well, I'm not sure I can solve all our problems, but just working to try to keep Georgia's economy strong, bring jobs here and keep middle Georgia economy working going forward. It's a great place to live and work and raise a family here. Public safety is a big thing, education, and the economy. That's what I've been working on my whole career, being a representative for this area in Atlanta.
All right. Now, how has your background prepared you for this role and your experience?
Well, I just love farming. We have our farm out in Musella, growing peaches and strawberries and agritourism. And I just thought we needed more business type people in Atlanta, and especially with a rural and agriculture background. Very few of us up there really farm for a living, and we've got great support for agriculture in the state. And I want to keep it the largest industry in the state, keep it strong, and have that part of the Georgia economy that we're proud of, and really balances off our other parts of the economy.
All right. Now, what would progress look like to you if elected? What would you like to see change?
Well, I want to keep, we've got a great thing going in Georgia. That's why people are moving here and loving living here. And so public safety is a big part, and we're putting more of our budget and revenues toward keeping Georgians safe, and I think they recognize the benefit of that. We're putting a lot of resources. Over half our budget goes toward education, K through 12, as well as higher ed and job training, and getting our young people educated into the workforce is huge. And so those are things we got to keep strong here. Governor Kemp has done a great job in leadership on all these aspects, and just try to support him and the policies we've had in place for a number of years in Georgia is paying off.
All right. Now, what separates you from your opponent? Why should voters vote for you?
Well, I think my background, I represent the people in middle Georgia, and the voters in Crawford and Peach and Upson and Lamar counties are neighbors of mine, know me. I have their same values, I hope, and carry those to Atlanta and represent them there. And that's I've got some experience, and I hope to carry that and make that pay off for my voters.
All right. Now, lastly, for voters who may not know about you or kind of indecisive on where to vote, what would you tell them?
Well, I'll tell them that you know, I've got seniority there, chairman of the House Ag Committee, and have a lot of influence in relationships. And that's how you get things done in Atlanta and so many other places in businesses. Building relationships and trust, and I think the voters trust me to go to Atlanta and vote their wishes and represent them in a manner that they'd be proud of.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Now, to find out about more of Georgia House District 134 and the race there, head on over to our website, 41nbc.com. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.